Oh, hi everybody. Welcome to Cindy Certified Recipes. You caught me about to devour this bowl of my homemade Carrabba's Sausage and Lentil Soup. Packed with all those lentils, it has massive amounts of vitamins and minerals that are good for your heart. And can you think of a better way to get all those vitamins? And so stick around and I'm going to walk you through making this delicious, nutritious soup. We're starting off our Carrabba's Sausage and Lentil Soup by heating up my big soup pot here, and it's about at the right temperature. I'm going to start by adding in a tablespoon of olive oil. And then earlier I cut up my mirepoix, which consists of 1 large onion, two stalks of celery, and 1 carrot. We're going to stir that and saute that until they're tender. When they start giving off juice like this, I like to add in the 2 cloves of garlic that I'll crush. Give it another good stir. All right, I like how that's looking, and so we're going to remove the majority of these veggies or mirepoix. You don't have to get them all out, just a majority, like that. Turn up the heat a little bit on my pot, and we're going to add in 1 pound of Italian sausage, and let that brown. We got a nice browning going on here, and all those nice brown bits in the pot that we're going to scrape up that add to the flavor. And as you're browning this, you're just going to chop it up like this to get those pieces small. And once it's reached that stage, you're going to add in your vegetables that we cooked earlier. And now you're going to add in all your other ingredients, and we're going to start with 64 ounces, which is 2 boxes of chicken stock or chicken broth, whichever one you would like to use. And this is 2 cans of whole tomatoes that I chopped up. And this is 1 bag, and a little more than 2 cups. The recipe calls for 2 cups, but 1 bag makes a little bit more, which is fine. And I rinsed them per the bag instructions. And then we're going to add in 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, a half a teaspoon of crushed red pepper, a half a teaspoon of oregano, half a teaspoon of thyme, half a teaspoon of fennel seeds, and a bay leaf off my mom's tree that I always tell everybody about. And you're going to give that a nice stir. If you've ever been to Carrabba's, you'll know that both their chicken soup, that we'll leave a link to, and that I made before in one of my other videos, and this particular sausage lentil soup have a little heat to them. And so you can adjust that yourself, but those crushed red peppers and the black pepper will give it that heat. And now that's ready to just put the lid on and let simmer for about 35 to 40 minutes, and then we're going to come back to it. It's been about 40 minutes and our soup is done. And I'm going to give it a stir and a taste for any last minute seasoning adjustments. It looks and smells totally delicious. Now we can evacuate our little bay leaf there. It's done its job. Now what they do in the restaurant to get a particular consistency, although I like this consistency myself, so I just skip this step, is they take out about 1/3 of this soup and take an immersion blender to it, just a little bit, and then add it back into the soup, and it gives it a little thicker texture. But I personally like this texture, and I'm going to leave it that way, but you have that option. I'm going to taste it. And it's absolutely perfect. It needs nothing added. And now we're going to serve that up. Now you can enjoy this delicious Carrabba soup anytime. And don't forget to check out my Carrabba's Mama Mandela's Sicilian chicken soup video. And remember, if it's time tested, top-notch ingredients, and the talk of the table, it's Cindy certified.